Back at it, back at it. On a walk today, trying to avoid this nap, staying productive, continue to create the energy I wish to experience. It's actually crazy. Been learning that a lot in the past couple of weeks, just like everything is a creation, you know? Nothing just happens, which might sound very clear and obvious, but people don't really sit down and think about that. Especially when it comes to like our own lives, you know? Everything that's going on, everything that we have has been created by a thought first, by action, by words. Everything's a creation. Everything's always manifesting at all times. Everything, just like, you know, it's like our tongue is a magic wand, and everything we speak with the combination of actions, the combination of thoughts, the combination of vibration and the way we're living and our belief system, things very easily get created by the words that we speak. Beliefs very, very easily get created by the way that we speak and think. Everything, it's crazy, down to a T. So many things that happen in our lives that we think that like God or the world is doing it to us, but we did it to ourselves just by the energy we created, the thoughts that we had that created a certain feeling, actions that recreated a certain outcome. You know, we're creating all that. You know, I used to think like just becoming a better human being and getting better, I used to think like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do, but there's real reasons behind it. Besides just becoming successful and being happy, you know? There's a lot of things we have to unwrap about ourselves, about our belief system, about our thinking system, everything. Creating, you know? Create what you want. That's what our imagination is for. That's what God gave us our imagination for, to create. We're a manifestation of God, you know? God's attributes are we're a manifestation of God's attributes, you know? And He is the creator. So in that sense, us being His creation, we're able to create things with our hands, with our eyes, with our tongue, with our mind. So many things, everything, not just so many things, everything, which, you know, I've been finding pretty unique, because I'm a type of person that likes to do my best to manifest and attract in my life, and wonder why I'm not doing it, or why it's not at the level that I want it to be at. And the truth is you got to be so conscious of the thoughts you're having, the things you're doing, the energy you're creating. It's so important for things to be in tune, for things to coexist and go along with each other. That's why it's really, really hard to live a life of, you know, one foot's in oil, one foot's in water, one foot's in black, one foot's in white. So everything just comes 50-50. Sometimes 75-25. But it's like nothing ever fully comes, because everything has to be in harmony, you know? And it sounds like a lot, but it just takes a lot of mindfulness and effort. And really comes down to like how bad you want it, just like everything in this life. It really just comes down to how bad you want it. So if you want it bad enough, you're gonna sacrifice and put the work in, regardless of like the life circumstances you're facing, you know? It took me a long time to realize that. Everyone wants to be a millionaire, but not that bad, because if you really wanted it that bad, you would find a way to get it. You'd find a way to get it. So important to like talk with yourself and be mindful of that. Do I really want it this bad? Okay, I do, but my legs aren't moving. Gotta ask yourself why your legs aren't moving. Why are you stuck? The reality is a lot of time we're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. So you're never really stuck. You're just going up and down, up and down. So you're staying in basically relatively in the same place. It's like living in the same hood, just down the street. You know, you ain't moved out the hood yet completely. So yeah, man, just gotta want it bad enough to do the necessary things to get there. And a lot of what it takes to get there, wherever there is for you, it's a lot of mental work. Working on where you're at vibration-wise. Where is your frequency at? What are you creating? Every day, are you continuing to create the story that you want to live? And doing the things that happen in that story? Because even in the movies we all love, you know, Spider-Man, Rocky Balboa, all these movies that are very inspirational, Above the Rim, all these things that we find, like stories, not even just movies, but stories, all these motivational things, you know. I'll take Rocky, for example. You know, it's a very motivational movie for a lot of people. You know, he becomes the champion. He beats Apollo Creed. He beats the Russian. He beats Mr. T. You know, but he didn't do that just by sitting around just wanting to or thinking he could. He had to put the energy out. He had to create that energy with his mind, with the words, and most importantly with his actions, with his belief system. Because he wanted it bad enough. You will do those things if you want it bad enough. Well, I'm working hard for what I want. Well, yeah, of course, because action is a part of the deal. But your mind and heart and soul gotta be on the same tilt. Gotta know what you're creating at all times. Be intentional with what you're doing. If you're anything like me, you're gonna be confused for a few years, a few months on how can I work as hard as I can for so many years and it's still not come? How isn't that what working towards it is? I'm doing everything I can, but when I think about it, like, yeah, my actions and my mind are crazy about being successful, about doing the things that I want to do. But am I speaking the right language? You know? Is my belief system really there? And only I know that, and only you know that. Only you and God, only me and God. That's the journey, you know? And it's okay that if you haven't been giving all you have. Because if you're watching this video, if you're alive today, alive tomorrow, and God keeps waking you up, you have the opportunity to do it, to really give it all you got. If you're just doing the action, how you giving it all you got? You still got a mind you got to give it to. You still have a heart you got to give it to, a soul you got to give it to. You know? Not just action. If you're thinking about it all the time, you're not giving it all you got. You still got legs and arms that need to do something about it. You got a mouth that needs to do something about it. Pause. You know? Got to give everything you got. And then maybe it will happen through God's mercy. But isn't that beautiful? Like, even if you die in the process of trying to accomplish all you could, and you're really giving all you got, at least you get to like die with some honor, you know? At least you get to stand in front of God and say, yo, I gave all I had. I gave my mind, I gave my mouth, I gave my ears, I gave my eyes, I gave my belief system, I gave my heart, I gave my soul, I gave my arms, my legs, my shoulders. That's honor right there, you know? Meeting God, saying, I gave everything. Everything you gave me in imagination, everything you gave me, knowledge, everything you gave me, I tried, I used it all. Isn't that like honor? Isn't that beautiful to die that way? Get to die with some dignity. And then if you don't die and you actually do get there, you get to reap the benefit of what you've been creating. And that's another beautiful thing. If you work hard enough and do things the way you need to, maybe you die on the way there, but someone in your family gets to reap the benefits. The world gets to reap the benefits. And if that's the case, you're blessed forever, even when you're dead. You're still providing for people in the world, even when you're dead. But isn't that such a great shame if you die and don't give it all? Gotta stand in front of God saying, I know you gave me all I needed to make it happen or try, but I was just too scared. I was just too doubtful. You know, that's hard, you know. It's not easy to give everything you got. Like I mentioned, I've been thinking I was giving everything I got for the last few years, but it don't work that way. You know when you're giving all you got. The results that you see around your life show you that. The heart you have, the feeling you have in your soul, in your spirit, you know you're giving it all you got. Life is complex for sure. Success is simple but complex. And it's all in the hands of God that it all happens. It's beautiful. I used to think of it, used to be so frustrated with the journey, you know. But it truly is beautiful because you get to become someone along the way. And if you do things the right way, you stay focused, you get to become who you want to. But not if you're not mindful. Not if you're not giving your soul and heart, because our soul and heart is who we truly are. You can't say you're giving your all if you're not giving your soul and heart. Our soul is who we truly are. But I just wanted to, you know, share a message, continue to create energy in my life, not allow how I feel, tiredness, drowsiness, being drained, any of those things to really influence my actions. I'm tired right now as I'm making this video. Worked out, had a great workout this morning, but a lot more to do, a lot more to accomplish, a lot more to create. So that's what I'm on every day. And I hope whoever watches this joins me. I hope you're creating the life you want to, the thoughts you want to, the feelings you want to, and ultimately create the life that you want. It's possible. Very, very possible. It's very real. But until next time, y'all, if there's any y'all at all, but until next time.